Colin, all systems going out, only 1 week to go to the new point-to-point season. You must be looking forward to it.
Yeah, Dave, yeah, I seem to have the horsing, they seem to be good and forward. We'll be making entries next Tuesday morning up for Toonbridge for Saturday week, yeah, so we're happy at the minute.
Loads of horses in, so plenty for the fall as well.
Yeah, I probably have a bit extra for the fall there because I would have had, my horse wasn't healthy to hit the tail end of last year. So we'll probably have a good few extra horses that we normally wouldn't have, but hopefully to stay healthy we get it tied up before Christmas.
So this time of year, Colin, the 3-year-olds have done their basics, they've been broken, done the groundwork, they've kind of been put on the back burner now for a little while. It's all about the fall horses, but ahead of a season, what do you think about, is it your expectations of yourself, is it finding those good horses, or do you think of that trainer's title that you've won on 12 occasions?
Dave, here, listen a bit of everything. Trainer's title is nice to win, of course it is, but you need to find nice horses to get the sales to make to get a nice price to pay the bills. Trainer's title is lovely, but if you don't get a few prices, you won't stay going.
Absolutely, and these fall horses, the reason why some of those wouldn't have ran is just they all can't be ready, and they all can't run either. No,
but I did very slow last year, probably slow as the years since I started training. We'd have an awful lot of 4-year-olds left. They just weren't. We ran a few, but they just weren't fair in there last year. So we probably have more for the fall now than normal. So hopefully the bit of rain comes and we get run a few nice ones early. And
I know you're very happy with what you have. You're excited about some of these horses.
Yeah, because and normally I'd have a better spring and it'd be cold a little bit better. But there seems to be a lot of nice ones left over this year.
I always find we're here any morning I'm here, it's one of those yards that really does just tick along like clockwork, isn't it? Everybody knows their job and one lot just rolls into the other.
Yeah, listen here, that's probably to do with the same lads are here for a lot of years. Plus we've only one gallop and it's one system really, so it's not complicated, no.
I'm sure many people know about your gallop, but tell us a little bit about it.
Basically, work with what you have, but here very, very lucky to have it. It's a nice climb. Here obviously it seems to work, but it's 5 furlongs. It used to be fibre and sand, now it's all fibre. It's able to get him fit, Davy, without doing too much swinging canters. It works well, and they seem to be able to hold a fitness for a year for the season.
Obviously horses need to have ability to be able to win, but something that's very important obviously for any national hunt trainer, but especially for you lads, point to points, they have to jump well, and you do a lot of schooling with them.
Oh, jumping is massive, Dave. Here, if you have a horse on a point to point, he's very free and he hits a few fences and the ground happens to turn soft, he won't win. He won't win. He'll fall in the hole. It's very, very competitive, and they have to meet those fences right and jump well, yeah. You
need those good lads, and you have Barry O'Neill, Rob James, Bertie Finn, Sophie Carter, Owen Staples, and then the lads then that don't have licences but are well capable of doing all that schooling for you.
Yeah, they're very, very lucky to have those lads. They're good lads at school, they're here a long time, and as everyone knows, you won't work with good riders. And then plus, apart from that with licences, I would have Aaron, Craig, Conor Blake, Shauna and Bart. Everyone knows Bart from the sales. All those lads are very capable to ride no fences, and they're very good at school.
And then a big part of the whole business, how it all runs as well, is in the office, and that's where Brendan comes in.
Yeah, absolutely. They'd be a massive help. I definitely wouldn't have got big without Brendan, because as everyone knows, there's an awful lot of paperwork between vaccinations, bills, VAT, entries, shoeing, all that. Yeah, he's a massive help to here, yeah.
You've trained well over 500 winners point to points. You've trained plenty of track winners when you're left with some horses that you decide to run, and 12 titles as I mentioned. But some of the horses that have gone through your hands: Jerry Colom, Captain T, Genvoy Allen, Sam Crow, Brandy Love, Fernie Hollow, Shinrock Paddy going well back. The horse name escapes me that won the Arkle. Western Warhorse, yeah. And obviously there's so many more Cheltenham winners, festival winners, and other graded winners, but you must get a great kick when you see these horses go on then to be so successful for their new trainer. Actually,
David, listen, it's massive, and here with social media and everyone knows what's going on and what you have, what you didn't have, and if you didn't stumble across another one of those every couple of years, you probably get questioned maybe a little bit.
Might get forgotten too.
Yeah, exactly. So it's very important that they come on here, David. It's not easy to get those now. There's a lot of luck involved, and you could go 2 years not find one, and then maybe get a couple together. But it's not easy to get those kind of horses now. What's
the hardest part of your job? Finding those?
Yeah, obviously finding, but keeping the bills paid, Dave, to be honest. Yeah, keeping bills paid. Yeah, nuts have gone dear and everything's gone very, very expensive, and keep on top of the bills is probably the hardest part, to be honest.
Yeah, and then obviously staff as well.
Yeah. It's not easy. Everything's just gone diesel, hay, straw, nuts. Everything's gone very, very expensive. If you didn't hit the sales ring there fairly often, you'd probably be in trouble. Yeah.
Where did it start? Like Colin Bowe, anyone that knows you, champion point-to-point trainer, produces all these fantastic young horses that go on to win those grade ones that we mentioned. How did you get into horse racing?
How did I get into it? Well, when I left school first, I would have went to Jim Bulger, Mr. Bulger.
There would have been good people there at that time.
Jeez, David was actually, the way I ended up, they were massive. Aidan O'Brien was in it, Tony McKay was in it, Paul Carby was in it, Billy Supper was in it, Christy Rhodes was in it. I'm probably forgetting a few lads now.
Shamey Heffernan's time.
Definitely Shamey, yeah. Shamey Heffernan, they were just a great bunch of lads.
That's some crew, isn't it?
yeah. All those lads went on and fucking achieved great things, yeah.
So from Jim Bulger's, where did you go next? What happened then?
What happened then? Myself and Dennis Murphy's actually went down to Aidan O'Brien's for a summer job.
I'd say that was tidy.
We didn't last very long. Aidan didn't like the river, so we didn't last.
Oh, brilliant! And then what? You just start obviously.
No, we came home then and we start. We came home then and doing a bit of farm with the boss, but here, but there wasn't very much money in that, so start breaking a few Harpers and get them going and going to Gore Bridge and things like that. And then when I hit about 25 or 6, I started going back doing a few pointers and lucky enough to get a horse called Snowy Morn that actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, could have won his first or second start. And kind of got a grapher again and just started tipping away at a few mix and matching, and then put in the gallop here about 22 years ago, I'd say, and that kind of kicked off from there.
And it's just kept growing the whole way along?
Yeah, but I'm finished growing now. Listen, there's 100 stables under now, and David, I don't want 101. I'm happy now with what I have.
Okay, good. Any one particular horse we might be able to look out for in the fall, in the coming weeks?
They're probably on names. There seems to be a lovely jukebox jury horse there. There's a couple of Norris Gaw fillies, very smart fillies, and yeah, there is a couple of nice ones there. Definitely, there is nice horse there. Yeah.
Good, Colin. Thanks for having me this morning. Very enjoyable as always, and very best of luck from next week onwards.
Cheers, Dave. So, thank you.